I don't know what game you're playing in here, but you cannot defeat me.
You're right. I can't. But he can. Hey, what is up, my tricksters? Welcome back to the Ben 10,000 of yugioh channel. If you're new here, I need you guys to do me a quick little solid and drop me one of these, and also consider subscribing. Otherwise, I may turn you into a Karibo, and nobody wants to be a fuzzball for like an hour. Alright, now that we're clear on that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the skit, by the way. And today's video is a viewer-requested video from the Death Machine, because he is super psyched about the up-and-coming Godzilla vs. King Kong movie that's coming out. He wanted me to make a video using a Kaiju deck, so I went with the One Punch Man deck. I can't remember what it was called. Somebody at a locals or an event in like 2019 or 2020 piloted this deck. I really can't remember where I saw this. It was just something I had seen and saved ages ago because it was something I thought about playing with and building IRL. And then I just said, screw it. Let's just go with, like, you know, whatever super powerful cards are available, and I just decided to go full power Kaiju One Punch Man blast. So that's what today's deck profile is going to be. Just to preface this, I don't actually own this deck. I mean, I have some of the cards, but most of them I don't have. So this one's just going to be a fun little deck you guys can take to locals. And when we get to the deck profile, I'll talk about all, you know, the pros and cons and everything. So without further ado, let's go check out that replay footage. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that replay footage. If you've made it this far in the video and you want to support the channel, do me a solid and check the description below. I have you know, some merch and a link to my Teespring, and you guys can get your own Trickster merch, you know, walk around with my Millennium Puzzle meets the Omnitrix symbol. and you know, you can support the channel, and that will go to better equipment, maybe cards, you know, that kind of thing, and that will help support the channel and help me make better content for you guys in the future. Now, let's get into this deck. So this was inspired by the One Punch deck. I can't remember the gentleman's name who piloted it, but he did really well with it at like a YCS a couple of years ago or last year. Excuse me. Anyway, and his version's a little different than mine. I tried to update this version for the current game. That's why instead of Gamma Steel, the Water Kaiju, we have the Wind one, because the Wind Barrier statue exists. We also got Pankratops in here. It's just, you know, more back row hate. I had to play the one Dogoron. It didn't feel right playing a Kaiju deck without, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh's Godzilla. But this deck is really all about Jizukiru. This card is our win condition, and our other win condition is Inspector Border, because Inspector Border prevents them from playing monster effects. This card's kind of our secondary option to Jizukiru, as well as our secondary option to Mystic Mine. Then we got the Vic Viper T301. Basically, this guy just gives 1200 attack to all other machines, and if you get two of them on the field, they give each other they give each other up to 2400. Then you got your Honest, because both these guys are light, and so is this guy. And believe it or not, that comes up. The only time it sucks is when you have to put one of these two Kaijus on your field, which it happens. But this is a somewhat competitive deck, but maybe not the right format for this one. Harpy's Feather Duster, back row decks kill this deck, okay? If you're up against a back row deck, you're going to want to be playing a match, and you're going to want to play cards like, maybe instead of Inspector Border, you're going to want to play like Denko Sekka as an example. One Day of Peace, it's just another way for us to activate a card and then pass turn. We have Pot of Extravagance because we need to get to our Jizukiru with backup cards like Limit Removal and Psychic Fervor. Limit Removal will double a machine. Psychic Fervor will also double any monster by us taking damage to our life points. Demise of the Land helps us get to Mystic Mind, as well as Terraforming and Metaverse. And then Monster Reborn is just in here because, you know, maybe we might need to throw another monster at the problem, or, you know, just kind of depending there. And then our extra deck really isn't all that important. It's mostly just targets for if we're up against a Dogmatica deck and we don't have Mystic Mind. So if they activate like Dogmatica, the one with 3,000 defense points, whose name escapes me at the moment, basically we'll send Fossil Warrior, Skull Knight, Elder Entity Nidus, and we will send Cyber Dragon Nova, so we can maybe get one of these three, the Barbaroid or the Macabre, you know, or we'll have the ability to blow stuff up back at them. And then, of course, in the off chance that you actually get two level 4s in the field, which it can happen because Victory Viper does special summon itself, we also have a variety of XYZ monsters. We have a Utopia package to go for like Utopia the Lightning. We have the Terribly Tired Tapir, just another monster to stall, Exciton Knight, and Abyss Dweller. Basically, Mystic Mind can guarantee that an Exciton Knight goes off, so that's kind of useful that way. And then, of course, like I said, if you're going to be playing this in a match, you're going to want side option cards, and these are just some ones that I picked out. If you're playing Gamma Seal in here, you might want to play the Waterfront, so it's a big negate. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. Then, of course, you got Anti-Spells, Skill Drain, Red Reboot. Plenty of back row and hand trap hate. That's just kind of up to you, whatever you want to play. Alright, so that is the whole One Punch Man Kaiju deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Death Machine, this one's for you. So I hope you enjoy. And this one literally kind of lives up to your name of the Death Machine, because that's kind of what this this deck is. We should redub this the Death Machine Kaiju deck. Just saying. Just saying! Anyway, guys, if you're new here, consider subscribing, or I will turn you into a Karibo. And I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and I'll catch you in the next one. I can't even take myself seriously. Peace, guys.